Hi, it's Neil Thomas here. Today we are at the Busy Whisk Bakery, and Hayley, I don't know if you know what you've let yourself in
No,
for today.
probably not.
This could be new. You've got me a hat and all,
I
so you
do.
have. And we're going to go through a bit of a process of a bit of baking, are we?
Gonna make some cupcakes.
Perfect, and we're going to talk about your brand new move here as well. The
Yeah,
cross
absolutely.
jar.
My new showroom, my new kitchen.
Brilliant.
It'd be good to show you around.
You actually said that happened. Thanks very much.
It actually does.
I have my NVQ and catering and hospitality, so
Do you?
ready to go.
Excellent.
I'm ready to go.
My gloves would probably be too small for you, to be fair. Try them and see.
So we're getting our gloves. We're ready to go here.
Mine are purple, I'm afraid, because purple's my favourite colour.
So what are we making today?
So, we've got a mixture of cupcakes. There's Guinness chocolate and there is vanilla. And I am just going to get you to pipe little cute rosettes.
Right,
Do you get them on?
I've one glove on. We're getting there, bit by bit. I'm going to actually spend most of the time putting the glove on.
They are quite small. I never thought of getting bigger ones. We'll give him half an hour to get sorted here, and then we'll come back in. Should we go get a coffee?
Right, so we're ready to go. We're all ready to go.
Okay, so it's all about tension with your piping bag.
Right.
Okay, so you want to put it right in the slot there.
Right, so I'm going to
This
get
is yours,
this.
yeah.
Yep.
Squeeze it just gently, so you'll have a little bit splurge out. Let's get a bit of kitchen roll, hold on. And just let it flop under that to give you the right tension. That's it, excellent, right. Flip it off, there we go. So I do mine with my hand, but I would say if you want to put it on there,
Right.
straight down, aim it straight down, let a little bit out, and then just come round in a circle and let it flow out.
So here we go.
Yeah, so nice and straight, closer to it, that's it. And then that's it, keep squeezing. Perfect. Right round. Not bad for your first go now, I'm not going to lie, look.
I don't know if
Not bad.
It's pretty good.
Right.
You'll be hiring me.
What do you see? Yeah, I need stuff, you know.
Happy days,
Right,
I've got
so
myself
down.
a new job. Yep.
And then just let it fall round. And off, look at that.
How is that?
Holy moly. Compared to mine, that is brilliant.
There we go, we're
So,
getting there.
yeah, you're not finished.
I've
can do
lots
these
to
all
do,
now.
lots to do. So what do you think of your new of course you're
This is
here at the
amazing.
new premises along with CB Productions.
Yeah,
So-
so the plan was always to go bigger than what I had at home because my kitchen was in my back garden.
Yeah.
And whilst it was great for when I was first starting out, it got too crowded as the business grew.
Yeah.
There was too many cakes going out in one small kitchen, so I always needed somewhere bigger, and the guys from CB
It's great
have
as
been
well, I
epic.
suppose, to have this area as well because you've somewhere for customers to come
Yeah,
along as well.
Absolutely,
and
I'm
that's
still part
always
of the
good.
Lisbon one, so Lisbon, I can meet customers where I live in Lisbon, or I can meet them up around this direction. You know to just let it go. That's good. So many people will actually try and smush it round, if you know what I mean. So but you know just to let it fall out of the bag and into it. So very good. Right,
there we go.
one more.
One more. So how long have you been here at this new showroom?
We opened officially on the 10th of August.
Brilliant.
We got our 5-star rating literally a couple of days before that.
Ah, brilliant.
So everything's all good to go. But the fact that I've 4 ovens, I've 2 fridges, 2 freezers.
Yeah.
I have a big giant mixer. And the space to literally a separate kitchen and a decorating room, which is fantastic. And then I've got my own showroom space in there as well.
I suppose with cakes as well, wedding cakes is one of them things. What are you finding really popular? So is there flavours at the minute that you're finding really
See what
popular?
you've just piped there. The Guinness chocolate cake for me this year and the raspberry white chocolate have been the 2 most popular flavours.
Right.
Nobody's going very rarely for the vanilla. Vanilla used to be the biggest sponge that everybody would go for. You'd have that as your largest.
Yeah.
But now you're looking at more popular flavours like Guinness and the raspberry. This will make a really funny noise when it starts to get low, just so you know. So all you're doing, I would do them on there, and don't worry if it gets on the side because we clean that up, but just a good constant squeeze, and then just drizzle. And you just go from one to the other. Chocolate one always does that. Always does that. There you go. How pretty.
There we go. So we are ready to go.
They are good to go. We can give them out to everybody out the front.
So we're all ready for some lovely cupcakes. Yes,
He's
all
a
ready to
natural.
go. Ready.
Unbelievable.
One hand and all, with our suppliers.
Take one even if you're not eating it.
Thank you so much. I've actually got a new job.
That's
so
Guinness chocolate. Obviously, when I was with the podcast last time, I was telling you about how Wedding Help has helped me grow.
Yeah.
So as a business, when I was advertised on there, the business did grow very well, obviously, hence I'm in my own new showroom. But
I couldn't actually believe it. We talked about this last time, the podcast, and there was days that you had so many weddings on.
Yeah.
And I never imagined that or never pictured that.
We were saying last month, I put a post up on my Facebook recently. Last month in July, I done 44 wedding cakes in 31 days.
My goodness.
It didn't feel like that at the time. It was busy, obviously, but when I first joined Wedding Help, if I was doing maybe one a week,
that would
not even one a week sometimes. So for me now, wedding season, like I say, 44 last month. This month is bigger again.
And can couples come along here? Of course, two cross.
They can come. Yeah, they can come and meet me at the showroom.
And I suppose that's a great way as well to discuss what you're looking and your needs as well.
I always have samples most weekends. So I would arrange to meet customers, and we sit and discuss what kind of cakes they're after, even design wise. Because like I said before, they don't have to come with a set design of what they're after. I don't even need to know sizes. But to get an idea of their numbers, also get an idea of their personality, and for them to see whether I'm going to suit them, because obviously everybody's different, everybody's personality is different.
Of course, and I think with any fender, you sort of you're buying onto your fender as much as you're buying onto the product.
And I always do say to them, obviously they sample my cakes, and I do hope they come back to me once they've tried them. But I always say to them, go around and try a few different samples from different vendors, because my sponge could be perfect for one person, but maybe too light for another person, or not enough flavour or too much flavour. So it gives them a chance to go around, and I always recommend the other vendors that are on the page because they're all good friends of mine.
So some of the different stuff I suppose you do, what we'll be able to see here.
So obviously this is my day-to-day wedding cakes that I do.
Yeah.
So all the smaller variations, I say smaller, they're 4-tier, 3-tier. And then we go into some of the larger ones that I do.
And are you finding things like does 3-tier, 4-tier? Is there something? What would you suggest? I suppose to couples, or is it all?
Most wedding cakes tend to be 3-tier, but if you want a real showstopper, one that commands the attention when you come in the room, I always say 4-tier looks stunning. It really does coming into a room.
And I suppose eating out of that, how many?
Get a lot of them. So our 3-tier feeds about 100 to 110, 4-tier up to about 150.
Right.
And there's always slab cakes you can add to it, or you can add cupcakes to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
so
what I do on a day to day.
Lots of options as well.
Absolutely.
And I think this is great because I suppose if couples come along here, they can find out all these options and they can talk to you as well.
And we have a brochure that we can send them as well that has all that information in, and they can take it away and read it as well. Yeah. So it's not something they have to discuss with me here, but I always go through that anyway. And then on the other end of the scale, I have these.
So this is
going
to be completely decorated.
Yes, this one at the minute, it's in the early stages of, it's actually a design stage, so I'm not finished. All of these will be stripped down completely and started again. But this, to give you an idea of size, me standing beside it, it's 10.5 foot from floor to ceiling.
That's mad, isn't it? Yeah,
and then it goes on to a 3.5 foot table.
My goodness.
So this will be fully decorated in another 10 days' time.
Bring your ladder with you on the day.
I actually have to bring 2 ladders and some kind of plank to walk across, because reaching the top of these things, obviously it's right up by the light and it's on the floor. But I love doing these. These give me full creative freedom. And obviously it's a show cake. It's all polystyrene.
Yeah.
But I spend probably a good full week covering that in icing and decorating it.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, and then people have slab cakes that are served separately for eating, for serving their guests. And then obviously variations of them, we hire these out. So people can hire them for the day and we pick it up the next day then.
Amazing. So have I got a job?
Yeah, you can come and work me anytime.
So no there problem. We go, I'll not be doing hypnosis at your wedding anymore. I am now with the Busy Whisk. Thank you very much.